we all know Lil Wayne's a legend. Like, there's no doubt about it. The man has made like countless songs, has countless hits, done countless features. Everything about this man is just really incredible. But with the release of the Carter 6 on the way, I am a little bit concerned because I don't know if I'm really gonna enjoy it as much as I think I will, specifically because of all these features that we got. Like, I kind of want to make this video specifically to talk about that. And I also just want to get my thoughts on Wayne, what I think the Carter 6 will be, and pretty much just think about the future for Lil Wayne. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. All right, before we talk about the Carter 6, I do want to give like my personal thoughts on Wayne because like I said in the beginning, I think the man's a legend. Like he's really well known in the black community. He has like a bunch of hits. He's really impactful. He's influenced like a lot of young artists. Like Lil Uzi Vert said that he was inspired by him. And one of my personal favorite rappers, Corday, is a little bit inspired by him, considering that he has like countless features with him. And overall, I just think he's a really good rapper. And you can't listen to Lil Wayne without acknowledging the fact that he is a lyricist god. Like he's up there with people like Eminem, J. Cole, pretty much anybody else that you can think of that's like a lyricist. But I just think Lil Wayne's like a really good rapper, which is why I'm a little concerned about the Carter 6 being released and all. Because when you look at the previous albums in the Carter series, those have done numbers. Like they have done really well. The Carter 3, that did really well. You have songs like A Milli and Lollipop that are like still played to this day. The Carter 4, which is one of my personal favorite albums because you have songs like Mirror, 6 Foot 7 Foot. You got She Will with Drake, one of my favorite songs ever. Yeah, he's just really just good. He's that guy. Like I was able to show my friends a little bit of Lil Wayne, and he actually likes it. He might even listen to more songs. But with all that being said, I don't really know if I'm gonna enjoy the Carter 6 as much as I think I will. And it's not even just like the feature list; it's just the reputation that Wayne's had for like a solid minute in the 2020s. His reputation in the 2020s hasn't really been the best, specifically with like all the new music he's put out and like the Super Bowl, all the allegations against him, like saying stuff and then remembering it the next minute. So it's kind of just been like a love hate relationship with Wayne recently, specifically because of all the stuff I just said. Like his new music isn't terrible, but it's like when you're a legend that hasn't been charting for like a solid decade, then that's when you know, like, okay, I kind of need to make a party song in order to stay relevant. And I think Wayne knows this. He just doesn't want to make party songs because he literally said in an interview, don't let TikTok find out that your song has like a little groove or a little bop to it.
I remember when you would put a single out, and as far as hip hop, the world stopped for you.
Mm-hmm.
The hip hop world stopped for you because such and such, it ain't had to be me, whoever it is, such and such put a single out today. We all, if you're a hip hop fan, we all have to listen to it.
For sure.
Just to yeah or nay it. Just to say if we like it or not. You have to listen to it though.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do like it, then you buy it, and that's how it goes on. Now though, it's just
So much shit.
my little brother or your little homie, they can put out a song right now on their own, just on Insta, however you want to put it out. And don't let it pop off. Don't let them got a little bop to it, and TikTok
Right.
gonna jump on it, and we done.
So he's not really focused on that, and he kind of doesn't want any of his music to like start going on TikTok and then being like this really big thing. When in all reality, that's kind of what's gonna help him if he makes like a really good song that like people my age or like people around my age can all like enjoy. And then you got like the Super Bowl stuff, which Wayne is kind of like being clowned on for that, specifically because he's kind of like entitled. People have said since like the Super Bowl was in New Orleans and he wasn't selected. But I've been saying this for a while. Like if an artist has been charting in like the early 2000s and the 2010s, but the Super Bowl didn't want to pick them back when they were in like their prime and stuff, what makes you think they're gonna pick them now? Like it's kind of like already past. The opportunity's kind of like already out the window, so you might as well just back it up. And I know like the NFL apologized to him saying that he should have performed, but looking at like a lot of Lil Wayne's live performances, I don't really know if he should be performing that much, specifically because of like all the seizures he's been on.
Yeah, girl, show me them titties, girl. Y'all ready for this? Here we go.
But aside from that, everything else that he's done recently, like it hasn't been terrible, but like I said, he's kind of just fading out of relevancy. And I don't really know if the Carter 6 is gonna help. Alright, so I pulled up the feature list and I'm gonna just read you all the features. You have Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, Bono, Andrea Bocelli, Wyclef Jean, Machine Gun Kelly, and his son Cameron Carter. Now, just reading this list alone kind of makes me like lose faith in the Carter 6 a little bit because while I do think the Billie Eilish and Miley Cyrus collabs could be potential hits if done correctly, everything else I just don't really know. Or maybe they will. I'm just not really tapped into like that side of hip hop or pop for that matter. But I just don't really see like how the Carter 6 will turn out, specifically with like these features, like I said earlier, because you have Machine Gun Kelly on the list, which is already like a little risky move considering that like Eminem pretty much put him in his place back then. And then you have his own son, Cameron Carter, which I don't really know if it's gonna be like a Will Smith or Jaden Smith type of situation. But yeah, just reading this feature list alone is kind of like random. But I don't know, maybe it will do good. And like I said, like the Miley Cyrus and Billie Eilish collabs could be potential hits. So I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, overall, I think the Carter Six will do decent, but like not groundbreaking like the previous albums did. If it does do like numbers, then I'll be very surprised. But I don't really know. Outside of like the Billie Eilish and Miley Cyrus collabs, I just don't really see this album doing like prime Wayne numbers. You know what I mean? It might be okay. I'll play it like a few times, but if I'm not really messing with the album, then I don't know. I'm probably gonna be disappointed in Wayne a little bit. I get it that like he's getting older and stuff, but it'll just be like sad to see Wayne not really being on top like he used to. And it's the fact that like he could have gotten multiple different people. He could have gotten like really well known names on the album since like we all know he has the money for that. But I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it's his decision, so he can do whatever you want on the album. But I don't know. I'm just a little worried. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the video. If you want me to talk about more music topics, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll pretty much see you guys next time.